Okay, I'm going to do a little product update. I believe this is a Lee Perfect powder measure, this little gizmo right here. I bought this thing a few years ago, 3, 4, or 5 years ago, and I've been using it, and for what it costs, it's held up very well. I've loaded thousands of pistol cartridges with this charging. It's just sitting there manually charging. And I really can't complain. Now, when it comes to powder measures, no matter what brand you buy, I used a Hornady automatic one to do all my rifle loads. Especially, I like to use the IMR stick powders a lot, and they can be problematic when charging. In this particular measure, I tried doing it once with some stick powder and loading some rifle cartridges, and I did run into a problem where it would bridge or get hung up. In other words, say I was loading 40 grains of powder. I'd go up, fill this tube just about halfway up. I'll show it to you, the little tumbler on there. And then what would happen is, I noticed I was checking every charge on that where you adjust the tube here that adjusts the amount of powder you throw. I noticed that it would stick, or it would dump like half or a third of the charge out, and then if you went and jostled it, the stuff would come loose and you throw out the correct charge. So you have to be careful with certain things. In all the applications I use this for, basically just like this is a 5 and some tenths grain load of a shotgun type or flake powder, you'd call it. It's not a stick powder, it's not a ball powder. Any type of those fine powders, like I think, what is that, True Blue or something, is a real fine ball powder. And that. This thing, once you set it, is accurate, doesn't act up, throws a nice charge, works out pretty good. And like I said, I've done thousands of them. And even though it's plastic and aluminum, it's held up pretty well over the years. So I can't complain. You do all powder measures. You're not going to find one that works good with everything. Okay, each and every single one of them had their own little drawbacks or things about it. But this here, keeping it light, doing 10, 15 grains or something of a flake powder, this thing runs like a charm. When you start getting in to larger charges of the stick powder, this can be problematic. Okay, bear that in mind. But if you're just doing some pistol loads, using a certain type of powder, this thing, once I set it, I check it maybe every 20, 30 cases just to make sure. But once I set it, it works just fine. The only thing I've ever had to do is this screw here. Sometimes it would start to bind up a little on me. I have to fool with that screw to loosen it up and get it to rotate better. But other than that, for what I paid for it, it's fairly accurate, and it's lasted quite a long time. It's lasted longer than my electric Hornady powder dispenser. Something went, the gears locked up on that thing, and that's a $300, $300 item, something like that. So for what this costs and what it does, it's well worth the money looking into. I know some people don't like Lee products because they're not exactly top of the line or made out of real expensive materials, but something works and holds up for a while. Can't knock it.